The first word that comes to mind, I would say hope. It gave me a lot of hope. Life was really, really hard. And the nursery really gave me hope because I knew I would have a safe place to go. There's going to be people that can help us. My mom is not alone. Seeing the things and experiencing things that I did, it made me feel good knowing the Crisis Nursery was always going to be there. My name is Brittany Bonds, just a St. Louis native looking to make a difference in the lives of families and especially children, because I know how it feels being a child and missing out on, the things that some of us miss out on.
At the St. Louis Crisis Nursery, our mission is child abuse and neglect prevention. And we do that by providing emergency care for kiddos birth through age 12 when their family is experiencing any kind of crisis. It's about helping build strong families and really just being there for families during their most vulnerable time. We know that being a parent is really tough. Being a parent without a support system is next to impossible. And so families can reach out to us when they are at the end of their rope and they just feel like they need a break and they don't know where else to turn.
You can't work at the Crisis Nursery and not be changed by it. I have been so honored to get to be a part of the journeys of the kids that come through our door and our parents. We see some of the most incredible families. Our parents inspire me every day. Our kids and the resiliency that they have. Some of our kids have been through some really difficult things, and to see the way that they are able to overcome that and the perspectives that they take from that is really incredible.
Coming to the nursery, having a movie night, taking a bath with bubbles and toys, and then getting to pick out new clothes that I got to choose, it did a lot for me, like my confidence, and just like it made me feel like I'm living my own life and like, hey, good things can happen. They wanted to make sure that every kid there had the best time and felt important. And it translates and it holds a lot of weight when you go home, because you kind of like live off that hope for a little bit.
We are intentionally very short term. Our goal really is to keep families together and to make that situation a little bit safer during the time the kids are with us. But while they're with us, we do a lot of really fun things. First of all, we let kids be kids. So sometimes it's just making sure they have a safe space to play. The goal there really is that long-term support. And that's the way that we're able to keep that stay in the nursery so short-term, because we know that they're going to have that long-term support from one of our counselors or social workers after they leave.
Had my mom not taken me to the nursery, I would have never had that hope instilled in me. I would have never had that to carry with me my whole life. I have all of those Crisis Nursery memories that I hold on to tight, and they make me think of my mom. And every time I drive by the nursery, I think of my mom. And that little bit of happiness, I'll carry that for the rest of my life. Back then, the Crisis Nursery gave me hope, and they empowered me. So now I live in this place of where I want to empower other people to do the same. The Crisis Nursery showed me how to get home, and I'm going to show other people how to get there.
We are here 24/7, and there are so many ways for families to access our services. Sometimes it is by having their kiddos stay at one of our 5 locations, but sometimes it's a family that stops by one of our empowerment centers to grab diapers and formula.
The nursery is all about helping families to be the best that they can be. Anytime that I'm out in the community and I have that Crisis Nursery shirt on, I run into somebody whose life has been impacted by the nursery. And for me, it just underscores that idea that we all need that village. And when you're raising kids, you have to have that support.
Sometimes we need help, and there's a village out there for everybody. And while you may have not thought the Crisis Nursery was a part of yours, they're your village now and later. They'll be with you whenever you need. And even when you don't need them, they'll still be there.